Hey guys, it's Rosa here. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I'm here today to share with you what I've been sewing recently. So let's get started. The first thing which I'm going to share with you today is what I'm wearing, and it is my Lily dress from Cocoa Crafts. Now, those of you guys who don't know Anna, you have to check out her channel. I'm sure loads of you already love her videos. She is just lovely, and I've actually had the pleasure of meeting Anna a couple of times, and she's just as lovely in real life. And she has been recently venturing into the world of sewing patterns. Her first pattern was called the Marshmallow dress, and her second is the one I'm wearing now, which is the Lily dress. And Anna really kindly asked me to pattern test this for her, and I was really excited because I'm a big lover of the sailor collar, and that is what this dress has. That's kind of the big selling point of this dress, I would say. It's a cute loose shape, but like the party's all up in the collar. This is the best bit of the dress. So I'll show you a little bit of a close-up. The front has a cute little pointed collar here, but the back is my favourite bit. So if I just turn around, you can see, look how cute this is. And it hangs over your shoulders, and yeah, I just think that is adorable. And my only regret with this dress is that I didn't make the collar in a contrasting colour. I was really thinking, as soon as I finished it, I was like, this collar should be white. Like, this dress is red viscose. For if you're wondering, I'll leave a link down below to where you can buy this fabric if you're interested in red viscose. So yeah, my one regret is that I didn't put a contrasting white collar on this. I was like, that would have looked just too cute, maybe too cute, I don't know. But this dress is super adorable. Now, the only thing which I have done a bit differently is I've worn mine with a belt. So the style is kind of loose and flowing, but just because I think it flatters my figure a little bit more, I've put a belt around the middle, so it kind of looks a bit like this. And I shortened it a little bit because I am, as we know, a little bit short. And also I wanted it, because it's quite baggy, didn't want it to be too long. So that's kind of how it's looking now. And my knees are really red because I've been like kneeling on the bed. Because to match my red dress, my red knees. So yeah, this is how it looks. There it is, like that. And yeah, I will leave a link to the Lily dress. It's a PDF pattern. I don't think that it's available in a printed format at the moment. Anyway, that's my first make. I'm just gonna get changed and I will show you the next one. Okay guys, no surprises here. My next make is Stripy, because you guys know my love for stripes and all things stripy. But I am actually very pleased with this. This is something which I showed you in my favourites video in lots of little pieces. It wasn't very interesting to look at. I kind of realised that halfway through showing you, so sorry about that. This is a Rowan Minetta hack. I will leave a link to the fabric down below. I said in my other video it was from eBay, but it's actually from the Textiles Centre. But actually they also sell on eBay, so I think that might be why I got a bit confused about that. So this is made out of the new Megan Nielsen Rowan top. So all of the top is just the Megan Nielsen Rowan top, and I've attached the Colette Moneta skirt, and I gathered up the skirt using the clear elastic thing. It's not really a trick, but they use clear elastic, and it kind of revolutionised the way I sew jersey, because I've kind of never known how to gather it up. And if you do just a gather stitch, it doesn't really work on jersey. Like, you know how when you do with wovens, you're supposed to just do a really wide stitch and pull it up. It didn't. I've tried it with jersey and it was just a massive fail. But the clear elastic is amazing because it kind of holds it all together too, and it really pulls you in at the waist, so it's quite flattering. I'll move back. I shortened the Minetta skirt slightly because it comes up on me sort of about knee length, which I'm not really a big fan of knee length. On me, I kind of like midi or above the knee. I don't really like that kind of in-betweeny. So, and again, I love that it has a V-neck. I've learned how to do a V-neck using jersey, and it looks really nice. Although, I will show you the top which I made. So I think I mentioned that I had loads of fabric left over, so I've just cut out a little basic tee, which I'll show you with one of the skirts I've made. And this neckline's come out really smooth. For some reason, the one on the t-shirt is like rippling. Really annoying, because it's identical fabric and identical pattern. I'm like, why has that happened? So I might unpick that one. Not too sure if I'm going to bother. Some of you have been asking, because I sew my knits. I do have an overlocker, but I don't really like it, and I'm kind of battling with why did I buy this. Sort of loved it initially, and now the love is wearing off. So I think what I'll do is show you the inside of one of my knitted garments. So this is the t-shirt version which I made, so matchy. But if I show you inside, you can see, I think it looks really quite neat. This is the I just use a stretch stitch. I don't use a zigzag because that doesn't sew too well, but there's a stretch stitch on my sewing machine, and it just looks like that when you sew with it, and I think it looks fine. It's sort of not really focusing massively well, so I apologise, but it's it goes down and across like that. So it creates a solid line of stitching. But anyway, I'm going to put this little t-shirt on now, guys, and I'm going to put it on with one of my skirts, which I've made too. So, back in a second. Okay, so I've got change. You can't really tell because this looks the same, but let's move back a little bit. This is my just plain Rowan tee, and I made it with the short sleeve option and the v-neck, and I love it. It's a really good way to use up leftover fabric, guys. Like, I would recommend this fabric because this fabric's okay, but I would recommend this pattern because it's, yeah, it doesn't use a lot of fabric at all. Really good stash buster pattern, particularly if you're going to make a short sleeve. I've never really made many short sleeve tees before. I'm not really quite sure why, but now I'm really in the zone on that. And all my like leftover random pieces I'm kind of piling up, leftover from projects, and I'm like, right, let's make some short sleeve tops. It has the v-neck. Like I said, it's a little bit ripply, although now I'm wearing it, it's sort of stretching it out a bit, so it's not so bad, not as bad as I thought it was. And I'm wearing it with my midi skirt. Now, I showed you this fabric in my haul video. I got this from Simply Fabrics in Brixton, but I actually got it off them at the Knitting and Stitching show at Olympia. I love this fabric. It is a polyester, which I don't normally buy, but I just fell in love with the print. It has such a lovely vintage vibe to it. It was £4 a metre, so a real bargain. And I've made it into a very simple pleated midi skirt. So I drafted this skirt myself, just because it's basically two rectangles pleated onto a slightly longer, skinnier rectangle. I was considering putting in pockets. I know that everybody who sews absolutely loves pockets, but I actually don't. And it's not that I don't like having pockets, like they're obviously super handy. You can pop your phone in there or whatever, a bit of loose change if you have any. But I feel like they really distort the shape of a garment. And actually thinking back to my Lily dress, I'm sure that was supposed to have pockets in, and I left them out because I don't like the way that, I love the idea of them, but when I have them, I find that the garment doesn't hang as nicely. So that is my Rowan top and my self-drafted skirt. If you would like to know how to make a pleated skirt, then do leave a comment down below. I'm kind of trying to think about, I'm feeling like I'm doing a lot of hands today. Sorry, my hands down on my knees. I've been trying to think at the moment about what tutorials I might like to do, sort of coming up in the next few weeks. So yeah, if there are any tutorials in particular you would like to see, then do let me know in the comments down below, and I will see what I can do. Anyway, there's one last thing to show you. It's my Erin skirt from Sew Over at London, so I will be right back. Okay guys, so I just put this on, and I'm pretty sure that it is my favourite make of the month. Let me show you my Sew Over at London Erin skirt. Now, as I mentioned, I do not own the City Break book, which I do really like it, but I kind of have a lot of patterns which are quite similar, so I didn't buy it when it came out, even though everyone was making some amazing stuff from it, and it's got some really lovely basics. I got this pattern free with Simply Sewing magazine. I think that's what it's called, but I'll leave a link down below if I've got it wrong. And I used some Liberty needle cord, which I've also picked up at the Handmade Fair, not the Handmade Fair, sorry, the Knitting and Stitching show. And these pockets I actually do love. Now I've just said I don't like pockets. I love them because they're sort of built in. If I do a close up here, whoop, you can see, can you? Maybe turn the camera down a little bit. So I'll do a little close up here for you. You can see the pockets are sort of built in. They're supposed to be there so they don't distort the shape of the skirt. And I used at the front, this is weird holding the camera right now. Sorry if I'm making you feel a bit sick. I've used those hammer-on buttons, which I also had in my favourites video. They are available on the Fabricland website. £1.49 for a set of 12, so quite good value. And they have them also in the copper colour. And I think I saw that Jen from Gingerella was using them recently as well, so I'm excited to see what she does with them. This fabric is from, I think, Sewbox, and I absolutely love it. It's just the prettiest thing. Have I done some accidental pattern matching there? No, it just looks like I did. So I'll move back again so you can see the skirt. I cut the UK size 10, and that's my normal size, and it came out fitting absolutely fine. A little bit loose in the waist, but I could not have gone down a size because in the hips it is very snug. Not too snug, but snug enough that I would not be able to squeeze into a size 8. And I've lined the pocket bags with just some pink acetate, is it acetate? Is that what it's called? Acetate lining? Because I thought if you have 3 layers of needle cord in here, it might just be a little bit much. So yeah, I just chose to use that acetate lining. It's kind of cute with stripes, actually. I love flowers and stripes. So yes, that is everything I have been sewing at the moment. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you have been sewing recently, and we can have a little chat. And yeah, I will see you guys again very soon. Also, do not forget to let me know down below if there are any tutorials, anything you would find, why did I say it in such a weird voice, tutorials, if there are any tutorials which you would find helpful. I will have a look and see what I can do. So thanks so much for watching. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and click subscribe for new sewing vlogs every week. I'll see you again very soon. Bye.